Welcome back to the Big Catch Tournament Expert Division weekend round, hole number one. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody, if you are not subbed to the channel, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and if you'd like, you can ring the little bell. You'll get notified every time I go live or release new content. Help me grow the channel. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you to all that have already subscribed. So for hole number one, we're going to be playing a rock P3 ball, no move target start, setting up for a sniper bounce up for the eagle. So you're going to start with your rock 8 plus and any P3 ball. Don't move the target. Switch your bags to your APOC sniper bag, then switch your ball to a P4 plus side spin 1 plus wind 5 ball. So we're using a wind 5 ball here. 6 top spin, 1 right spin. The adjustment is P3 plus 10% max. Playing a full overpower shot with a half a ball of right curl. So now in this drive, I forget to use the half a ball of right curl. Ignore that. The drive is set up so that you should be using a half a ball of right curl. Like I said earlier, you can use a P4 wind 5 or a P5 wind 5 ball. All right, full overpower, so it's a little shaky, but don't worry. It is great safe both sides. No problems there. We're looking for around 385 plus on this drive. The approach plays P3 plus 20% at slider. We're going to be set up in plus yards, and we're using a sniper P4 plus yard chart for our plus yards. So even if you're using a P5 ball, you're still going to use sniper plus yard P4 chart to get your slider values for the approach. You're always going to start with 5 backspin, 1 right spin, and then we're going to respin as needed. I'll go over that in a second. So we're going to add our 5 backspin, we're going to add our 1 right spin, and then we're going to push up. Your yellow ring or your red ring should be somewhere near the fairway fringe line. And what we're going to do is push up until the ball guide glitches out and then pull back just till it's before the glitch. So I don't know if you noticed it, but when I had it up a little bit higher, it was glitched long. I pulled it back till it stopped glitching, and then I'm going to respin it. Now the respin, so that when you set up, your tip of your ball guide should be splitting the left edge of the cup. Now you're going to respin as needed per wind strength. So if your wind is between 4.9 and 5.5, you're going to respin to 4.8 backspin, 1 right spin. If your wind is between 5.6 and 6.0, you're going to respin to 4.6 back, 1 right spin. And if your wind is 6 miles an hour or above, your respin value is 4.5 backspin, 1 right spin. So it's always 1 right spin, and the higher your wind is, the less backspin you're going to use. 6 plus is 4.5 backspin. 5.6 to 6 is 4.6 backspin. 4.9 to 5.5 is 4.8 backspin. Always setting up in the same position. Always P3 plus 20 at slider using the P4 plus yard slider values. Do your best to pull this one straight. No overpower, no curl. Hit perfect, and you have a good chance at a drop. Now you can, this is not tested, you can try instead of a respin. So if you're running short on time, don't time out like I generally do. You can try clicks of overpower instead of the respin. Now this has not been tested, but our recommendation, if you're running short on time and you got the lower wind 4.9 to 5.5, use two clicks of overpower. 5.6 to 6 miles an hour, use 3 clicks of overpower. And if you have 6 miles an hour plus, then try 4 clicks of overpower. Again, that's not tested, but I would rather try that than timeout. So good luck. I hope you get the drop, and we'll see you on the next hole.